Black.
It's my morning coffee.
Coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Why don't you make your friends
Relax. Have a cup of coffee. Let's get into it. What's good, y'all? Prince Sports here, coming at you with another one. This is the way. I figure I talk to you guys about why I say LeBron James is one of the most underachieving superstars in NBA history. As a matter of fact, not only is he one of the most underrated superstars of all time, but he's in the top three. Okay? Jerry West comes first, LeBron James comes number two, then Wilt Chamberlain comes number three. That's actually the category of what he is in terms of legacy. You strip away all the media hype, you strip away all the narratives, all the BS that you guys are brainwashed to believe when it pertains to LeBron James. Strip away all the pointless stats that actually lead to nothing. Because if we're pointing out this superstar played for 13 days, this guy played for 14 days, this guy averaged 25 points, this guy averaged 27 points, we're talking about stuff that really don't lead to nothing, okay? Stats are good. They prove that you're a superstar. But when everybody got the same or similar stats, then it's irrelevant. We go to the next category. What do those stats do? Have those stats led to winning? And this is where LeBron James comes short. The guy played 20 years of basketball, correct? All right? So he played 20 years of basketball. 7 of those years, he was on a non-title contender. No talk about that. It's a waste of time, all right? What we're going to focus on, though, with all superstars is, what have you done when you was on a title contender? And LeBron James spent the latter half of his career on a title contender. Congratulations. You also spent 14 years on a title contender. Congratulations. You also went to the NBA Finals 10 years, all right? So 10 times equals 10 years. So 14 years, let's dissect that a little more. 2019, LeBron James was not on a title contender, so I don't count 2019. The only thing I suspected LeBron James to do in 2019 was to make the postseason. Didn't suspect him to win no championship because you wasn't on the title contender. So that roughs us out to really just 13 years of LeBron James being on the title contender. 10 of those 13 years, you were in the NBA Finals. Congratulations. But going to the NBA Finals and winning are two complete different things. Becoming second place does not get appreciated or give you the right to say you're the best basketball player of all time because you lost, okay? So that's equal to getting a girl's phone number. Okay, fine, you got the phone number, but what's the end game? It's to either smash or get a relationship out of her, right? If you get neither, she ignores your text messages, she ignores you calling her, you have failed, okay? All you got is a phone number that leads to nothing, okay? That's the same thing with LeBron James going to the NBA Finals. You got there, okay? You stiffed around the granddaddy of them all, but you didn't win a lot. So you underachieved, all right? So I'm not saying you're supposed to win every single year, but what I'm saying is when you was on the biggest stage there is, while you was playing on the title contender, I suspect you to win more times than you lose. Because all of the great superstars have done that when they were on the biggest stage there is. None of them spent over a decade plus losing. So with that being said, LeBron James is on the verge of probably going to the NBA Finals again for the 11th time. Congratulations. All right, fantastic. But if you don't win that 5th championship, that means you would have lost 7 NBA Finals. That would put you right underneath Jerry West, who was on the title contender for multiple years, over a decade too, and only managed to win 1 championship. All right? And that's not even part of modern NBA history. So when I say LeBron James is the most underachieving superstar in modern NBA history, that's a valid point. Second underneath him, if we're just doing modern NBA history, Kevin Durant will fall right underneath there. All right? So when you was on these title contenders for 13 years, You had the luxury of playing with multiple All-Stars. You had the luxury of playing GM and picking some of the best role players, handpicked by you. You got to play with former six-man of the years, top defensive players, okay? You had everything you need to win an NBA championship, but you still came up short and lost. There's no excuses for you losing in the NBA Finals. If it happens, it happens. You have to swallow that and accept it. So now, even when you factor in all his rivals, most of them won more times beating him than he beat them. Now, congratulations, you beat Steph Curry, but Steph Curry's still 4-2 against you, all right?
Perfect.
You still haven't beaten Steph Curry more times than he beaten you, all right? So your rivals, a lot of them beat you more times on the biggest stage there is. You have to correct all of these, okay? You have to win. You got to get above 500 when it comes to winning championships, because at the end of the day, stats are nice, but if everybody got them, it's like taking the shit, all right? Or it's like an asshole. Everybody has one, right? So if everybody has fucking stats that is a superstar, the only thing that separate them is what? Winning an NBA championship. And you have to win more times than you lose. And that's one of the biggest glares on LeBron's resume. He has come short individually as a superstar too, but that's another topic for another day. But the main thing that separates him from the Kobe's and Kareem's and Jordan's is the fact while he played in his prime and peak prime, which is two complete different things, he spent most of his time losing. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. All right? 20 years of NBA basketball and only 4 championships, but you've been to the finals a lot of times while playing on a title contender is a failure. 4 championships in 13 seasons is a failure compared to how many times you've been on a title contender. That's the big difference. Prince Sports out. This is the way. Peace.